All right. Shalom. Call halal Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Shalom. Akim. All praise, glory, and honor goes to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Coming at y'all with another video through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashem Mashiach Yahushai. Just going over the basis of this truth, because this truth is very important, man. Sometimes you may get weak in the spirit. Sometimes you might feel like you're not worthy of the kingdom of the Most High Yahweh Shem Yahushai. But you always have to stay strong and complete the mission, because we are at the end, and we didn't came a long way to turn around. You know what I'm saying? So this is a video that would be encouraging to you new brothers and sisters that come into this faith, man. This is a quote, and it reads, "Remember, no matter how much it hurts right now, one day you'll look back and realize it made you stronger." Because right now we fighting for our crown. We're fighting for everything right now. You know what I'm saying? We're in Babylon. We're not prospering as a nation. We go through a lot, man, being here. So this is the reason why we must continue to dive into these scriptures and stay in the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. So it's all about fighting the good fight in this faith, man. This is the book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 2, verse 11, and it reads, "Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices," man. So we are not ignorant in the devices of Satan, man, trying to make us go back into the world, man, because we didn't heard the pleasant words of the kingdom. Now we must continue to endure, the fight, abstain from worldly things, man. Abstain from wickedness to the best of your ability, man. And when you fall, that's when grace come in at. For the Most High to continue to deal with you, man. Because this truth is not about having pride either. It's about being humble and being grounded, not to toot your own horn, because that's Satan. He can plant seeds in your mind to make you think that you're better than other brothers in the truth, man. But remember, it's all about staying grounded in this truth. This is the book of 2 Corinthians, once again, chapter 2, verse 11. And it reads, "Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices," man. So we are not ignorant of Satan's devices, man. The spiritual demon Satan and the physical partner of Satan, which is the so-called white man. We are not ignorant of his devices, man. This is the book of James, chapter 1, verse 27, and it reads, "Pure religion and undefiled before Yahweh, before power and the Father Yahweh, is this, to visit the fatherless and widows in their affliction, and to keep himself unspotted from the world." You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to be in the world, man. You don't want to have the pride of life, because that is not of the Father. Being worldly and stuff like that. The Bible say to be unspotted from the world. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to be all up on Facebook Live saying that we're going, out of town. And sometimes it's not bad to enjoy yourself, but you don't want to get wrapped up in there and put your spirit all up into that, man. You know what I'm saying? Because that can make you fall out this truth, man. Being spotted in the world, and then you start seeing your friends that you was buddy with before you got in the truth, man. So these are things to look out for. Like I said, it's nothing wrong with like going to the movies and catching the flick, with your chick or whatever. But don't get wrapped up into that, because this work is more important than anything that's in front of us, man. This is the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 33, and it reads, Be not deceived. Evil communications corrupt good manners, man. So, you know what I'm saying? You sitting up there talking with a bunch of worldly niggas and you not trying to edify them through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Not to say that you got to be rude, but you know what I'm saying? Once they done speaking, you can elaborate and edify them on the truth, man. Because ain't nothing in this world more important than doing this work, man. You know what I'm saying? We trying to save souls. We trying to bring change to the nation of Israel, you so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native American Indians, man. Because we are the true Israelites according to the Bible, man. You know? So you sitting up there having a conversation with a dude, and he talking about how, you know what I'm saying, he's smashing chicks and he kicking them out, and you know what I'm saying, you know how Jake is. Jake real gullible with his conversation, man. You supposed to be like, you know, adultery is wrong according to the Bible. You know what I'm saying? You're not supposed to be sleeping with this woman, that woman, this woman. You're supposed to be edifying them on that and tell them that when you sleep with a woman, you know what I'm saying, you're basically married to that woman. Not, dang, you smashed this chick, you smashed that. You're supposed to be correcting them, man, giving her reproof. Letting them know that, you know what I'm saying, if you do decide to come to this truth, it's going to be rules and regulations that you're going to have to follow, man. You know? Because, you know what I'm saying, you could set that brother up to be judged by the Most High if you don't edify him properly through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. If you don't edify him, you know what I'm saying, he might know he a Hebrew Israelite, but he haven't put away his filthiness. And then he coming to this truth, and then next thing you know, when tribulation come, the Most High send the spiritual demon Satan, you know, to destroy this brother. You know? That's why when you come into this truth, you got to get rid of evil communications. That's just what it is, man. Because you can't be in this truth talking about how, you know what I'm saying, you smashing chicks and stuff like that, and you know what I'm saying, you doing this and that, and you doing all type of manner of wickedness, man. You know what I'm saying? If anything, you supposed to take that power, that energy that you doing that, and confessing your sins to the Most High. That way he clean you up, and you know what I'm saying, you be a new creature. You know what I'm saying, in this truth. Because you can't bring foolishness into the grace of the Most High. It's just not possible, man. Because what's gonna happen is you're gonna come into this truth, and the Most High is gonna spit you out his mouth. You know what I'm saying? And then you're gonna go back to the world, and that's when you're gonna receive that judgment. You know? That's why the Bible tell you about he that you know what I'm saying, pretty much roughly paraphrasing, he that grabbed a plow, you know what I'm saying, and be plowing, and then you look back, you're not fit for the kingdom, man. You're just not fit for the kingdom, and ultimately the Most High didn't want you. So, you know, that's something to look out for, man. This video should be a faith booster for you new brothers that's coming into the truth, man. Because we deal with a lot of worldly elements, man. You might be dealing with a woman that's not in the truth. You know what I'm saying? You might deal with bills. You know what I'm saying? You probably might not have a good job, and you think about, you know what I'm saying, how before you came into the truth, you was trapping and you was selling all type of drugs and you was getting all type of money. You know what I'm saying? You might be thinking about that, but you got to understand that, you know what I'm saying, in this truth, you got to be reformed. You got to be, you know what I'm saying, you got to be made new as a creature, you know, and you just know that this is just the Most High testing you to see if you physically strong, you know what I'm saying, to be a servant of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You know what I'm saying? These are things that you got to look at, man, because these are very important. If you're not rooted in this truth, you know what I'm saying, when the Most High send that wind and that wind blow, and then you know what I'm saying, you get rooted out. You know what I'm saying? You have to be rooted deep into this thing, man. For that way, when that wind come, you know what I'm saying, you still rooted into the truth, and only a few branches was blowed out or was broken off. You know what I'm saying? So these are the things that's important, man. So I say to you brothers out there, man, continue to do this work in truth and sincerity, man. And don't let Satan, man, don't let Satan devices, man, get you trapped up, man. That way you won't be out there teaching the gospel no more. And then you're not saying shalom and you going according to another philosophy, man. These are things to look at. So with that, I want to say shalom, all praise to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. And with that, shalom. Till next time.